Hi, my name is Walter Weber. I'm senior counsel with the American Center for Law and Justice. And I wanted to testify as to the constitutionality of the dismemberment bill. This is different from a lot of other abortion bills in that it singles out a particular method or procedure for prohibition instead of, say, a gestational point or a health regulation. We have a Supreme Court precedent upholding a ban on a particular procedure of abortion, and that was the Supreme Court's partial birth abortion case, Gonzalez versus Carhart, which upheld the federal partial birth abortion bill. It's important to note that in that case, the Supreme Court did mention dismemberment abortions. Now, it didn't call them that. The term that they used in the court case was D&E. Either intact D&E was the term for partial birth abortion. Standard D&E was the term for dismemberment. And the court said, regarding both, no one would dispute that for many, D&E is a procedure itself laden with the power.
Would you tell us what D&E stands for?
Dilation and extraction.
Okay.
Or dilation and evacuation, depending on who's using it. Opening up and taking out.
All right.
No one would dispute that for many, D&E is a procedure itself laden with the power to devalue human life, which is somewhat of an understatement. The court further said that the standard D&E, dismemberment, is in some respects as brutal, if not more, than the intact D&E, partial birth. And even the dissent, Justice Ginsburg and the three justices who joined her, said non-intact D&E, again dismemberment, could equally be characterized as brutal, involving as it does tearing a fetus apart and ripping off its limbs. Now, crucial to the Supreme Court's decision that this was a constitutional law was that there were alternatives available, and there have been some questions about that. The law only applies to doing the procedure on a living unborn child. And apparently it's a method that a number of abortionists use, not exactly a happy one, but one that's in practice of doing some step to kill the unborn baby before beginning the procedure. In fact, I know Dr. Carhart has testified about that, or been videoed talking about that, saying it actually helps the procedure because it makes it easier. One last thing I wanted to mention, there was some discussion about the mental health exception. There is no mental health exception in this bill. It's limited to physical concerns, in case that matters. Thank you.